Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. For those of you returning, welcome back. And for those of you that are new, hello, my name is Erica. I'm a homeschool and homemaking mama of 5. So actually, a lot of that is not accurate anymore. I don't stay at home. I actually work almost full time, 3 days out of the house and then 2 days at home if there's any little things to catch up from work. I do still homeschool my kids, but I only have 3 of them at home now. So yeah, but it makes a cute intro, doesn't it? So we're going to start off on my back porch because it was time to clean it up. I am terrible with upkeep during the year. Every year I say, oh, I'm going to clean it up come wintertime so I don't have to do all this when springtime comes. And every year I lie to myself. So I'm just not going to make that promise to myself this year again. We're just going to see where it goes, and if it doesn't get cleaned up at the end of the season, it doesn't get cleaned up. I'm not saying that's okay, and I'm not trying to have a real passive attitude on it. I'm just trying not to stress so much about things, because it seems like the more I worry about stuff that I really don't have that much control over, the less likely it is it's going to happen. So
Hi guys, I got my 2 fell and I have 1 grown too, and I'm gonna play Lego Super Villains with my daddy.
Joe was really excited to tell y'all that. He's been struggling with that front tooth for a little bit, but then I said if we didn't get it out fairly soon that he was going to need to pull it himself. But finally this morning it just popped right out. So like I said in my last video, I'm really going to focus on not necessarily minimalism, but maintenance this year. I don't want to do any projects. I don't want to start anything. I have done that since we moved in here. I was so excited. We had all this space, all these things, and I started all these projects. I didn't finish any of them. So I'm not going to start any this year. I'm going to save money for big projects that I want to do that are noticeable instead of these little rinky-dink things that I'm not saying they're not important. And if you can start a project and finish it, I think that's awesome, and more power to y'all. I think that's great. And this right here is an example of something I started. I had all these big plans for this garden with all the rocks that my kids have collected at the river, and I don't upkeep it. I, clean the leaves out every year, and that's about it. And I've got some favorite yard pieces in here that, while they probably just look like, junk to anybody else, they're kind of important to me. But I don't even upkeep this. I didn't even finish this. I had all these plans for this, and I have not completed it. And it's been here for 3 or 4 years. So, like I said, I'm going to focus on maintenance this year. And there's probably going to be a lot of things that I take apart and dismantle. My garden was one of them. And I sound sad about it. I'm actually not. I'm kind of relieved. I love the garden. Absolutely love the garden. I've had a garden off and on for the past, 18 years. So I just started it last year, and I didn't have the time because I really have too much going on. Sometimes I'm like, no, you don't have enough going on. And then other times I'm like, I have way too much going on. Anyway, back to my point. So I started the garden, and I didn't have any time to do it. And I was so overwhelmed with everything that I did have to do that it just got left to the side. And instead of enjoying it, it was just a reminder of all the time I don't have. So I took it down this year, and I'm actually really happy about it. And there's just yard there. And normally I would have just looked at all that empty space and thought, oh my gosh, I need to fill it. Now I'm like, you know what? No, all I have to do is mow it. And in time, I can have a garden again, but not right now. And I can't enjoy it. So I'm actually at peace with that. I'm not going to say that I'm happier if I had the time and I could have a garden, but I am happy that I don't have a big project sitting there unfinished. So I don't know if that makes any sense. I hope it makes sense. That's a big mint plant that's grown up out of there. And I'm just trying to get all these leaves out. I know eventually I'm just going to have to get in there and just pull them out by hand. But, right now we're just going to do the leaf blower. So to sum up what I just said, this summer is going to be all about maintaining my house and possibly a little bit of decluttering. I like to kind of throw that in with maintenance, because if you don't go through the house every now and then and declutter, then, stuff just catches up with you. I don't want to redecorate my kitchen, but I would like to go for a more simple look. So I have slowly started taking some pieces out that I just don't really enjoy. And most of those pieces were ones that I just bought at Hobby Lobby and thought, oh, I love this at the time. But now I'm like, I really don't like that anymore. I've kind of outgrown the Pioneer Woman. So I've got a couple pieces of those that I think I'm going to give away, or I don't know. I always think I want to do a yard sale. My sister always plans every year to do one because I couldn't really have one where I'm at. But I honestly don't think any of that stuff is worth taking the time to do a yard sale. I don't like yard sales, like having them. I don't mind going to them. I like thrift stores the most, but I thought maybe that'd be something somebody could find one of my things as a treasure in a thrift shop or something. I don't know. My kids have done fairly well with the upkeep of the dishes, so you guys haven't seen this very often recently. Oh my gosh, I got one of these microwave cleaners. It's called an Angry Mom, and it blows steam and vinegar out the top of the head. It's so cute. It was like $4 on Amazon, so I had to get it. Well, I didn't have to get it. I wanted to get it, but I have not touched my stove. You guys have not seen that in several videos because my husband has taken over the cooking, and I don't want to touch the stove right now at this point. I don't know if I'm being a big baby or not, but I don't want to clean it right now. But you'll probably see that in a video or two because it's starting to get to me a little bit. But my kitchen's another area I really need to declutter, specifically my pantry. And I think that really does, it should go along with maintenance. Because like I said, if you don't maintain those areas of your house that can get cluttered, then, they get worse. So we're going to mop because the dog got sick again, and yeah, it just needed mopped anyway. I do try to keep up with mopping. I have to thank YouTube for that because I don't think I would mop my house near as much if I didn't record. So, and it desperately needed it. I hadn't gotten my floors. I don't think I'd swept or vacuumed all week, and that is not good in my house. It needs to be swept or vacuumed at least once a day. And it didn't get done at all this week. It was just one of those weeks where I did not get to it. So I got the new lemon pine sol. I think I like the original pine sol better, but they both clean really, really well. So I'm pleased with it. I don't know what's going on with the mop. I guess I filled that up with water on accident. But anyway, that's what we're getting right here. We're getting ready to mop. Man, those suds were fighting. I feel like I've got to fill it up with water all the way. But yeah. So I've got several different interchangeable mop heads. And yeah, I got mismatched mop socks on, y'all. How's that for that? I don't know what that it would be, but yeah, starting a new fashion statement, right? Joe decided he wanted to come in here and mop too, so you're going to see him take over. And then he decided he wanted to go put mop socks on and do that instead. I love that Joe likes to help. Mopping is definitely his favorite. I don't know if you guys realize I took that other chair out of here. This is another area I was kind of trying to simplify. We really didn't need the extra chair, and it was kind of sticky anyway. So we are in the process of saving for new furniture for in here. And this will go into our back room, and we'll probably just take the other stuff to the dump. I don't know. I thought about donating it, but I really just... I don't want to donate it. The dogs like to lay back there. They're okay furniture, but I think it's time. So yeah, here's Joe. I thought this was so cute. He likes to do that. Yeah. I could clean the couches in the back. I just don't think they're worth all the time and effort that it would take. So that's why I was doing that. I'm not trying to be wasteful or not. They're old couches anyway, so I didn't show completely the kitchen. I just thought I'd just do this little area right here. Mason had bought me flowers for Mother's Day, but they had kind of been, they got attacked by the cat. So there was like pieces of flour everywhere. And then Joe has that kinetic sand and it was everywhere too. So, but if I didn't say already, when I go to mop my house, I like to sweep and vacuum. I like both because I think they both work together. And then I even still find that when I'm done mopping, I have to go back over it with one or the other. Shoot, I am looking forward to having some more energy. I am on week 3 of taking vitamin D supplements for vitamin D deficiency, and I'm really hoping that it's going to start working soon. In the meantime, I'm just going to have to make do, I guess. So, but I got a lot of this stuff done. I did a lot of cleaning this week that I didn't film. I'm kind of proud of myself. It's been a while since I've really done that, and I guess since I started YouTube, like I feel like anytime I got to clean, like I got to film. Which is good and bad, because it's good because it keeps me accountable and I clean more times than I wouldn't. But then it's like if I'm not filming, then I don't want to be cleaning. So this is one of those days that I was struggling to get any of my cleaning done. I really did not want to do it. So you'll notice, like, it's not that I half-butted it, but I was really trying to push to get through it. But I got it done, and I was really pleased with that, and then I took a break. So I've really been having to put effort into just really motivating myself to clean. And sometimes you're not motivated, you just have to freaking do it. And that was what happened here. Like, my floors had to be cleaned. It just needed done whether I was motivated to do it or not. So I just got up and made myself do it. Like, I was going to sit down before this and eat a candy bar and drink a cup of coffee. But I was like, nope, you'll do that when you're done. You can reward yourself. So that's what I did. This hallway, it's always collecting dust and dirt, and it's a pain in the butt to keep clean. So, but it's fine. I don't mind doing the hallway as much as I do the rest of the house, because I guess I always save it for last. And it goes pretty quickly too, so that's what we did here. Alright, y'all, here's my weekly grocery haul. We went to Walmart and spent, good grief, $295.88. So, we got our ramen. Y'all, I know, ramen's not good, but my kids like it, my husband likes it, so he takes it to work. Hot and spicy shrimp, and then regular shrimp for Michael. Chocolate almond milk, because that's what I like, that's what Jeremy likes. Bananas, of course. Whiskey deal kraut, we love kraut on our hot dogs. Generic hazelnut. I wanted to try this because I'm pale. My arm's not so bad as my legs, but I don't tan anymore. So yeah. Milk, gallon of milk. A black tank top, because you can never have too many. Y'all look at these cute shorts. I got these for $8 a piece, I think. Yeah, $8. Thought those are really cute, like comfy shorts. Are these not hysterical? I got these for Jeremy. These were $9. Oh gosh, these are huge, but he likes his baggier, so hopefully that'll be okay. Jeremy got this shirt. I'm not sure why, but he did. Joe got this. Am I the only one that sees it, y'all? Somebody I'm not gonna point it out, but my gosh, and my kids, but they've always loved it. Joe got this for, anyway. Comment down below if you see it, because I'll see it. I thought this was the cutest thing ever. So I got that for Joe for church. So Joe picked this out. I thought, this was $11 and for a pair of shorts and a shirt. I think that's not a bad price. So, I mean, gosh, with the price of clothes these days anyway. Ballpark beef. I like beef. I'm bougie with my hot dogs. I guess hot dogs themselves, it can't really be bougie, but I only want beef hot dogs. I never thought I'd be particular about it, but ew, is that? Oh no, that's just on the cutie. We got a bag of cuties. Jeremy got those, and I completely just had an ADHD moment where I switched. Yeah, my first mother-in-law only ate beef hot dogs, and I never noticed the difference until I tried an all beef, and I was like, oh my gosh. So now that's all I want. Jeremy got the potato slayer. I found these. Got some tarts. I'm trying not to stock up on these too much, but this, oh my goodness, loving this scent for the summer. I always like the linen though. This is one of my favorite go-to ones. And then the bubbles. The bubbles smells like Downy, but they were out of it. This was $3. And look, it's I can't really get it to, it expands, y'all. Anyway, it expands, so it's, kind of like clean the fan. I thought for $3 that wasn't a bad price. It might encourage me to clean my fan more, who knows. We don't like Great Value peanut butter, but we've been out of peanut butter, and I have not tried their honey roasted, so we figured why not? We'll go ahead and try it. It was $1.50, I think. You will very rarely see name brand ketchup or any condiments in my house, but product placement got me. I realized we were at the very end of our shopping trip that we were out of ketchup, and I was like, crap, I was not walking back for ketchup, so that's why we bought that, and that was $5. And yes, they got me on that because I don't think it tastes any different than generic ketchup, but that's fine. I got forks for work because I went to eat my lunch the other day and didn't have a fork, and I had to chase down a fork. Fortunately, one of my friends downstairs had one, and I got it from her, but yeah, I had already cooked my food and everything. Their chicken, we normally get our chicken breast at Kroger, but we didn't go this week. This, I think, is a ridiculous price, $24 for 8 pounds. So, I mean, $3 a pound, I guess, right? It's still, I think that's, Kroger has it for $1.97 a pound. I mean, I guess that's not too bad, but anyway, we went to try to get it at Sam's. They were sold out, and we just haven't been to Kroger recently. Joe's Lunchables. We're having hot dogs. I'm doing gluten-free, so I just eat my hot dogs by themselves. Whole wheat bread. Tissues, because I'm still having some sinus issues. Jeremy got some underwear, and I think that's really about it. And then my generic Nutella, if I didn't show you guys that. Yep, so that's what $300 at Walmart looks like. I think we got some candy bars, and I tried a new energy drink. I feel like there was something else that Joe got a toy gun, a toy Nerf gun, so yeah. Oh, and I did want to show you guys this. I'm really excited. Look at this blue. So maybe I'm new to this, but I did not know that there was blue stain. I am so excited about this. I'm going to stain this piece of furniture. It's an old school desk that I had on my front desk, on my front porch. And I was gonna just kind of throw it away, but I figured, you know what? I'm gonna try this blue because I'd like to stain this table, the top of it, that color. I don't know, because this table, it's a solid table, but y'all can see it's got paint, it's scratched, it's been well loved. So yeah, but I thought that might be a good project, but I've never used that stain before, so I'm gonna practice on that, see how that goes. Okay, so we're gonna quit looking at the mess over there. All right, you guys, so that was my Walmart haul. So we're folding clothes, so y'all know what that means. This is probably about 2 loads. Today is Sunday that I'm doing this voiceover. I actually went and did 1 load of laundry, and I'm planning to fold it and put it away, but we'll see how that goes. Like I said before, I've been doing a lot of cleaning that is not filming, and I think that's good for me. So hopefully my videos might be a little bit more of just upkeep instead of like big clutter cleaning, which I know sometimes those make for really good videos. Those are actually the kinds I like to watch. There are a couple of YouTubers that I watch that their houses are super, super clean, and I always like, just seeing them upkeep. But in general, I love the messy, messy ones. Sorry, y'all, those are my dogs in the background if you can hear them. I've got all the doors open and the windows going and the fan, and it's just real nice and breezy because y'all know summertime's coming, which it's supposed to be like super, super hot this summer, but we'll see. So, well, let's see what all is going on. There's really not much going on. Got work coming up. Oh, my sister just spoke at this Day of Hope thing they do in the city that she lives in. It was really, really awesome. I swear, every time I hear her testimony, I cry. I cry each time. For those of you that don't know, my sister is a recovered addict, and I work at an addiction recovery resource center because of her. She's actually my boss, and it's really, really awesome. I hope one time maybe I can get her on here and she'll share her testimony with y'all. She doesn't mind to. We just don't ever it doesn't seem like we ever have time for anything that's not like stuff we have to do or, things that aren't super, super busy. But, that's just life. And I think that's why I'm really focusing on maintenance right now instead of starting anything new, is because you need to just enjoy each day for what it is. And I'm really bad to get excited about the planning and never take time to enjoy what's already been done or what's going on right this minute, instead of, oh, well, I can't wait till I do this and I can't wait till I do that, and when this is finished I'll finally have this. And I'm really trying to stray away from those thoughts and just focus on, well, today, I got this done, I got that done, and that's great, and I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is and for the now. So there's nothing wrong with planning for the future, but the way my mind works, I get caught up in the future and I forget about the moment. So I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and say my goodbyes because I'm putting these clothes up, and I hope wherever y'all are at, you are having a blessed one. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for watching my video, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye!